My entitled family demanded I give my house to my brother, so I destroyed their lives. I bought my house when I was 26. It wasn't fancy, but it was mine. A small 2-bedroom with a narrow driveway and a patch of grass out front. I worked construction and saved for years, sacrificing weekends and dinners out just to make that down payment. Signing those papers felt like freedom. For the first time in my life, I had something no one could take from me, or so I thought. My family never respected me. To them, I was the one who got lucky with a decent job, while my brother Ryan was their golden child. He failed out of college twice, racked up debt, and still lived at home. My parents always bailed him out, always called him their genius who just needed a break. I was the one who paid my way through everything. But when Ryan announced he was getting engaged, suddenly the whole family turned their attention to me. At dinner one night, my mom cleared her throat and said, "We've been thinking about Ryan's future. He and Katie need a place to live. You have 2 bedrooms. It only makes sense for you to give him the house." I laughed, thinking she was joking. But then I saw the way my dad nodded in agreement, and the way Ryan smirked. He actually leaned back and said, "Yeah, man, you can always get another place. This one fits us perfectly." It wasn't a request, it was a demand. When I refused, the guilt campaign started. My parents told me I was being selfish. Ryan's fiancé started sending me messages about how a real brother would want to see his siblings start off strong. My mom called me cold-hearted, and my dad said I was tearing the family apart. The truth was, they saw me as the disposable one, the one who worked hard so Ryan could reap the benefits. I cut contact for a while. That's when the sabotage began. Mail started going missing. I'd come home to find things moved around, like someone had been inside. Then one afternoon I came home early from work and caught Ryan trying to jimmy the back door lock. He froze like a kid caught with his hand in the cookie jar. His excuse? "I was just checking on the place for you." That night I changed the locks and installed cameras. My parents blew up my phone, furious that I treated family like criminals. The breaking point came during a family gathering. Ryan and Katie announced they had set their wedding date. My mom raised her glass and said, "And thanks to his brother, they'll have the perfect home to start their marriage." Everyone clapped, everyone except me. I stood up, grabbed my coat, and walked out without a word. The next morning, I listed the house for sale. By the end of the month, it was under contract. When my parents found out, they came unglued. My mom screamed that I was ruining Ryan's future. My dad called me a traitor. Ryan showed up at my job, red-faced, demanding I fix this before the wedding. I told him the house was gone, and so was I. I didn't just sell the house. I used the profit to buy a duplex in another city. I moved into one unit and rented out the other. That rent covered nearly all my mortgage. For the first time, I had breathing room and peace. Meanwhile, Ryan and Katie were stuck living with my parents. The wedding was a disaster because they spent all their money on it, assuming they'd have my house to move into. When Katie found out she'd be living with her in-laws indefinitely, cracks started to show. Within a year, she left him. My parents tried to blame me for Ryan's marriage failing, for his debts piling higher, for everything. But the truth was, I had simply stopped playing their game. They had counted on me being too weak to stand up to them. Instead, I walked away and built a life of my own. Ryan still sends me bitter messages sometimes, calling me greedy and heartless. My parents don't call at all. I hear from cousins now and then that they complain about me at every family gathering. But every time I unlock the door to my own place, every time I see that rent check clear from the other unit, I know I made the right call. They wanted me to give up everything I worked for. Instead, I destroyed their illusion of control. I built my life on my own terms, and they can choke on their resentment for the rest of theirs.